Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing some Dollar Tree Halloween DIYs for you. I actually have 4 of them. One of them is not Dollar Tree, so I will discuss that one first, but all the rest of these are from Dollar Tree. They took maybe $3 or less to make each one, but they're really good pieces. The first one we're gonna discuss is the one that's not Dollar Tree. This one is from the Target dollar spot though, so it's the same thing. So I have the twine and I have the little black books that are from the front. They look like this pattern when you see them in Target in the dollar spot. But I've actually fixed them up because these are for my tiered tray that I'm working on. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need is the 2 books from the dollar section. I tried to pull this little sticker off. It does not come off, so just don't even try and waste your time. Then I'm using this Waverly black. It's called ink, but it's black. And it's chalk paint. I'm gonna paint the side of both the books and the entire top of the book that will be stacked between the 2. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the entire cover of that one because I want it matte. I don't want it shiny and glossy like these are. Then I'm gonna use some E6000 just to keep these 2 together. It's not necessary to glue them, but I did. And then push them down really, really hard. Wrap them really good with some twine and then secure this in the back. And then I used my Cricut. You can paint these on, you can write them on, you can do whatever you want for whatever wording you're putting on the front of this. It was just easier for me to pull out the Cricut, but if you are trying to do this on a cheaper side and you do not have a Cricut machine, handwritten is still perfectly fine, or you can even stamp it if you have stamps. You could do that too, and it would still be adorable. And then here is the finished product. Mine will be laying flat, but you can also stand these up. You can make like a set of potion books or anything with them. The second we're gonna talk about is another trick you can do with candle holders from the Dollar Tree. So I actually did the jack-o'-lanterns this time. They are on this so you can hang them or you could just set them somewhere, but I did fill them up and turn them into candles. These are really cute. The supplies for this one, you're going to need honestly any 2 candle holders from the Dollar Tree and at least 3 of these tall stand-up candles. They're the prayer candles. Just make sure you take the wrapper off of them before you put them in the pot of water. This will stick really bad. Then put them in a pot of like medium water and just let them sit there in the heat and it will melt eventually. It just takes time and patience. You're gonna fish the wicks out from inside those candles and then you're gonna hot glue them to the bottom of your candle holder and push them down really good with a popsicle stick just to make sure they stick before you start pouring any of the wax into the candle holders. And then just evenly distribute the wax as best as you can between all the candle holders. 1 candle holder will hold about 1.5 candles of the big glass jars. And be very careful, they are so hot and it's very easy to pour it on yourself too. Then wrap the wick around 2 popsicle sticks just to hold in place, let it sit overnight, pull the sticks away, trim the wick, and then light them. It's that simple and they're honestly so pretty. This is the 2nd set that I've done where I've used a candle holder and filled it up, and I'm so excited to see what they have for Christmas that I can recreate something like this for that time of year too. The third one we're gonna talk about is all Dollar Tree materials again. It was $3, obviously not counting paint and glue, but it was $3 in materials to make, and it looks phenomenal. Like, I am just in love with the way this came out, and I don't want it to hang. This could hang because it's literally just one of the signs, and it does have the holes still, so you could hang it. Mine's not gonna be a hanger, but you could with yours if you wanted to. Supplies for this sign, you just need any one of their decorative signs. You need the ghost, and there's also pumpkins and other ones you can use as well, and then a set of those 3 metal signs. I'm using the Beware. I'm going to paint it with the same black Waverly paint as I used for the books, and I'm going to make sure I did 2 coats on this just to make sure none of the metal shine through. Flip the sign over and you're going to paint the entire back of the sign black. And that I only did 1 coat because I kind of wanted just a little wood grain effect to the back. For the ghost, trim everything off of it, the tag and the hanger. And then I didn't have any chalkboard paint, so I made some. Baking soda and white paint, mix it together, and then completely paint him. And I did 2 coats of this paint on him. And just be careful because the paint is really thick and it is a little grainy. So just be careful to like wipe him off between coats. Some E6000 on the back of him, and I was really impatient, so I used some hot glue as well. push him down to the board really, really well. And then the same gluing method for the beware sign, hot glue E6000, and then turn that thing over and push it down really, really well to hold it into place. It did take quite a bit of glue to hold him down, but he came out fantastic. $3. I don't think I could have found a better sign for $3. The last one we're gonna talk about is my favorite. I love the way it came out. It's so beautiful. And it's actually this, the Spiderweb vase. All it is hot glue on a Dollar Tree vase and spray paint. And then obviously my flowers, you guys saw that in the other haul video. But yes, this thing is just gorgeous the way it came out. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. Supplies are simple. Any glass Dollar Tree vase, hot glue, and some spray paint. Just make sure it is spray paint that will stick to any surface, including glass. Then you're going to draw a spider web with your hot glue. This will take time, but you can, if you mess up like you see me here, you could just pull it right off of the glass and start over. And I probably changed the design on this thing 6 or 7 times before I was truly, truly happy with it. And then I kept adding more to go further up the vase to get an even more dynamic effect. See, mine completely changed from what I started to this. And then I took it outside and spray painted the entire thing with a matte black. Now, once I did this, I went over it again twice just to make sure and like really get around where the webbing lines are, just to make sure it's fully covered. But it is absolutely beautiful. So pretty, and it's a Dollar Tree vase and some hot glue. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. So there you have it, 4 DIYs for Halloween time. They all came out fantastic and they are so cheap. Definitely do not skip on the Dollar Tree. You can do so many things with their items, and I do have another one, but I haven't put it together yet because it takes quite a bit of work and paint, and it's not gonna be ready for like another week or 2. So that will be in just one of my other videos coming down the line, but these 4 are definitely super easy and they can be replicated for next to nothing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy videos like this one. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.